And then 36 hours of quizzing to finish out August as we go for the Guinness World Record for longest marathon as a quizmaster. But before that, we've got tonight's. So we start as we always do. Have just put a random flag in there for you as well. But let's start with this one. Question number 1. Name the company from this logo. So name the company from this logo for number 1. Number 1. 1. Number 2. Bet you can't guess what it is. Well, it's a flag. Name the country from the flag for number 2. Started formulating ideas for picture number 2 when I do, which I am going to run out of flags very soon. Number 3. Who painted this? So who was the artist who painted this? Number 4. Who is this lady? So who is this lady for number 4? Number 5. In which country would you find this? This was originally, what is the name of this castle? And then realised that it's impossible to spell for quiz jockey. So in which country would you find this? It's better. Sorry, I knew I was off center, but I couldn't work out why. It's because my monitor was moved. Number 6. Name the film. So name the film from this picture. Number 7, name the mobile game. I despise this game again. It's the love-hate relationship I have with it. But name the mobile game for number 7. Number 8, name the landmark pictured here. So name the landmark pictured here for number 8. Number 9, name the cartoon character. So name the cartoon character for number 9. And your final picture. Remember, if you are new, we do put all of these up in the break on Twitter and Instagram. Head on over there for the break to look at them. Number 10, name the car brand from this badge. So name the car brand from this badge. Okay, entertainment round then, round 2. Music, TV, and film all across the decades and eras. And because I've written 2 quizzes back to back, I can't remember where we're starting. So, there we go. Question 1: with which 60s musical featured songs 16 going on 17? Climb Every Mountain and Edelweiss. So which 60s musical featured songs 16 going on 17? Climb Every Mountain and Edelweiss. Number 2, according to the title, Edelweiss. Right, okay. According to the title of the 60s song by Otis Redding, what was he sitting on? Sorry, Beck just sent me phonetically how to say the song. According to the title of the 60s song by Otis Redding, what was he sitting on? Now having a debate in the Patreon Discord server as to how to pronounce Edelweiss. I'm not alone. There's about 4 different versions in there. Number 3, come on down. It was a regular catchphrase on which TV show? I obviously can't put the last bit on it because you know what the answer was. So come on down was a regular catchphrase on which TV show? Number 4, who's the voice of Mickey, the baby in Look? No, it's not. It's Mikey. Who's the voice of Mikey, the baby in Look Who's Talking? So who is the voice of Mickey, the baby in Look Who's Talking? Number 5, name the song written by the Bee Gees, and there were versions released by Diana Ross and Steps. So name the song written by the Bee Gees, and there were versions released by Diana Ross and Steps. Diana Ross was better. Steps one was maybe better to dance to. Number 6, which 90s TV show had features such as Gotcha, NTV, and Grab a Grand? So which 90s TV show had features such as Gotcha, NTV, and Grab a Grand? Do not make Saturday night TV like that anymore. And they should do. Number 7, Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone starred in which 1992 thriller featuring that interview scene? So Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone starred in which 1992 thriller featuring that interview scene? Number 8. Sorry, I'll tell you why I'm giggling at this song in a minute. Flip Reverse, Love on the Line, and Crossroads were hits for which group in the noughties? It came up as a suggested song on my Spotify playlist. I think that says more about my Spotify choices than... Yeah. So Flip Reverse, Love on the Line, and Crossroads were hits for which group in the noughties? Number 9, which reality TV show started life in the Netherlands in 1999 and was then sold to countries around the world, including 19 series in the UK? So which reality TV show started life in the Netherlands in 1999 and was then sold to countries around the world, including 19 series in the UK? And number 10, which singer recently announced that their next album to be released in October is to be called Equals? So which singer recently announced that their next album to be released in October is to be called Equals? Yeah, I'll clear up the confusion that there might be on that when I give you the answers. Okay, round 3 then for you, and then we'll take a short break. So 10 questions here. It's which writer wrote the following? Now, I was originally just going to give you one, and it was going to be the best-selling book, or then I changed my mind because I put some writers in there as well. So I'm going to give you 3 in total. You just need to tell us who was the author or writer who wrote the following. So number 1. Nice easy one to start. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG, and Matilda. So who was the author or writer of those? Number 2, who wrote or was the author of Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, 450 from Paddington? It's been delayed by 20 minutes because of a signal failure. But who wrote Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, and 450 from Paddington? Number 3, All's Well That Ends Well, Love's Labour's Lost, and The Winter's Tale. So All's Well That Ends Well, Love's Labour's Lost, and The Winter's Tale. Number 4, who wrote The Firm, The Pelican Brief, and A Time to Kill? So who wrote The Firm, Pelican Brief, and A Time to Kill? Number 5, who wrote Finding Ashley, Southern Nights, and All That Glitters? That Glitters. There we go. So who wrote Finding Ashley, Southern Nights, and All That Glitters? Number 6, who wrote The Last Man, Mathilda, and Frankenstein? Hold, please. It's fine. I thought I'd spelt it wrong, but no, I've just double checked my facts, so I am right again. Yeah, so who wrote The Last Man, Mathilda, and Frankenstein? Number 7, who wrote Mansfield Park, Persuasion, and Sense and Sensibility? So who wrote Mansfield Park, Persuasion, and Sense and Sensibility? Number 8, who wrote Gangster Granny, Billionaire Boy, and The Boy in the Dress? So who wrote Gangster Granny, Billionaire Boy, and The Boy in the Dress? Number 9, who wrote To the Lighthouse, A Room of One's Own, and Mrs. Dalloway? I need to be more confident in myself. I keep looking at things tonight and doubting and thinking, I have checked that. I'm sure I have. Final one then, number 10, who wrote Watchers, Odd Thomas, and Intensity? So who wrote Watchers, Odd Thomas, and Intensity? Okie dokie, there we go. So that is your answers. That is your questions, more importantly, so far this evening. So we're going to take a short break, as we always do at this point. Over on social media, Becca's put them up now. So Twitter and Instagram. So if you need to zoom in on the pictures, go back through those authors, go back through the book lists, etc. Whatever you might need, you have time to do it now. I shall see thee after... Oh, no, hang on. That's the wrong one. Ooh. Hold, please. Hang on. I'm on the wrong thing here. Yeah, Yeah, I'm on Saturday. That's awkward. Okay, you've got a bit of a break, and I'm gonna have to put this up. I will see you shortly. With we had 10 pictures. We start with this. Number 1, name the company. That's Admiral Insurance. If you've just put Admiral, it's fine. We'll give you the point. Number 2, name the country. That is the flag of Samoa. Number 3, who painted this? That was Andy Warhol. Number 4, who is this? That is Betty Boothroyd. She was the first female Speaker of the House of Commons. Number 5, in which country would you find this? It's Germany. It's the very hard to pronounce name of the castle. Number 6, name the film. That is The Sixth Sense. Number 7, name the evil mobile game. It is Candy Crush. I've given up on it again. Yeah. Got hoodwinked back into playing it, and then I've stopped playing it again. Number 8, Bubble Wrap. Number 8, name the landmark. It is the Eden Project. Number 9, name the cartoon character. It's Tintin. With Richard. That's made me laugh more than it should have done, Quiff Richard, but there we go. And number 10, your final one, name the car brand. It was Saab. Oh, awesome news. Well done. Sorry, I just want to pause at that sec. Yes, so the guys are never going to quiz you up. They did do it. It's been put in the live chat. Or it's been put on somewhere. £6,367.54 raised for Royal Manchester Children's Hospital. 48 hours, 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Well done to everyone there. I know how hard it is because we've attempted trying to break a long Guinness World Record, and we're doing it again on Sunday. But well done to all the team at Never Going to Quiz You Up. Well done to all of you from all of us here. Well done, guys. And that's a great amount of money raised for Royal Manchester Children's Hospital as well. So well done to all of you. Right, entertainment answers then. Number 1, which 60s musical featured songs 16 going on 17, Climb Every Mountain, and however everyone wants to pronounce it, I'm going to stick with Edelweiss. It's The Sound of Music. Number 2, according to the title of the 60s song by Otis Redding, what was he sitting on? It was the dock of the bay. Sitting in the morning sun. Number 3, come on down. The Price is Right. That was the regular catchphrase. Come on down. The Price is Right. Number 4, who is the voice of Mikey, the baby in Look Who's Talking? It's Bruce Willis. John Travolta starred in it, but Bruce Willis was the voice of the baby. Number 5, name the song written by the Bee Gees and versions released by Diana Ross and Steps. It's Chain Reaction. I'm in the middle of a chain reaction. Number 6, which 90s TV show had features such as Gotcha, NTV and Grab a Grand? It's Noel's House Party. Number 7, Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone starred in which 1992 thriller featuring that interview scene? It was Basic Instinct. Number 8, Flip Reverse, Love on the Line and Crossroads were hits for which group in the noughties? It's Blazing Squad. See you at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. Yeah. That came up as a suggestion for my Spotify playlist. I was mortified. Number 9, which reality TV show started life in the Netherlands in 1999 and was then sold to countries around the world, including the UK? It's Big Brother. Day 52. No, I can't do a Geordie accent, and I'm not even going to attempt. Number 10, which singer recently announced that their next album to be released in October is to be called Equals? It's Ed Sheeran. So yeah, it's the symbol for equals, but that's as everyone knows, it's pronounced equals. Authors and writers then. Number 1, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The BFG and Matilda was Roald Dahl. Number 2, Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile and the 450 from Paddington was Agatha Christie. Number 3, All's Well That Ends Well, Love's Labour's Lost and The Winter's Tale was William Shakespeare. That's why I said authors and writers. Threw a curveball in. Number 4, The Firm, The Pelican Brief and A Time to Kill, John Grisham. Number 5, Finding Ashley, Southern Nights and All That Glitters is Danielle Steele. Number 6, The Last Man, Mathilda and Frankenstein was Mary Shelley. Number 7, Mansfield Park, Persuasion and Sense and Sensibility was Jane Austen. Number 8, Gangster Granny, Billionaire Boy and The Boy in the Dress was David Walliams. Number 9, To the Lighthouse, A Room of One's Own and Mrs. Dalloway was Virginia Woolf. And number 10, Watchers, Odd Thomas, and Intensity was Dean Koontz. There you go. Tot, your score's up. How are you doing so far? 30 questions in. How are you doing? Is anyone on for the 50 out of 50 this evening? Are you thinking that, yeah, exactly. Let us know. Just don't tell us what it is. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Question number 1. Complete the advertising slogan. Pick up a what? So complete the advertising slogan. Pick up a what? Question number 2. What name is given to the small cart with a single wheel at the front and 2 supporting legs and handles at the rear? Remember, if you're not sure or you've got a few answers for it, wait till you get some more answers because it's got to fit with the connection to be right. So what name is given to the small cart with a single wheel at the front and 2 supporting legs and handles at the rear? Number 3, what was the large heavy piece of artillery typically mounted on wheels called? So what was the large heavy piece of artillery typically mounted on wheels called? Number 4, according to the saying, what did curiosity kill? So according to the saying, what did curiosity kill? It's very quiet in the things that I've got in front of me that I keep an eye on. No one's finding a connection yet. You're all gonna hate me if you don't get it. Number 5, what name is given to the floating flat-bottomed bath toy, typically yellow in color? So what name is given to the floating flat-bottomed bath toy, typically yellow in color? Number 6, what name is given to the headdress? It's a tall, flat crowned and typically worn by Scrooge McDuck and on posters by Uncle Sam. So what name is given to the headdress, tall, flat crowned, but typically worn by Scrooge McDuck and on posters by Uncle Sam? Number 7, which household item is used to remove creases from clothes? So which household item Number 8, Pomeranian, Maltese, Sarabi, and Samoyed. That's probably pronounced wrong. Wait for that one. Are all breeds of what? So Pomeranian, Maltese, Sarabi, and Samoyed are all breeds of what? Number 9, what small metal plastic cap is used to protect the finger in knitting? So what small metal plastic cap is used to protect the finger in knitting? So as always, question number 10. What links them all together? So what links them all together? Okay, general knowledge then. 10 random questions to finish you off. Here we go. Number 1. In Greek mythology, a centaur is part man, part what? So in Greek mythology, a centaur is part man, part what? Number 2, how many sides does a nonagon shape have? So how many sides does a nonagon shape have? Number 3, which month is St. Andrew's Day? So in which month is St. Andrew's Day? Number 4, dentophobia is a fear of which kind of person? So dentophobia is a fear of which kind of person? Number 5, pride, greed, wrath, and envy are 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Name one of the 3 remaining. So pride, greed, wrath, and envy are 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Name one of the 3 missing ones. Number 6, the musical Cats is based on the poems of which author? So the musical Cats is based on the poems of which author? Number 7. Who was the boxer banned from biting Evander Holyfield's ear during a fight in 1997? So who was the boxer banned for biting Evander Holyfield's ear during a fight in 1997? Number 8 even. Which coin is missing from this sequence of legal tender British coins? 10p, 20p, 50p, a pound. So which coin is missing from this sequence of legal tender British coins? 10p, 20p, 50p, a pound. So there's a coin that sits in between those coins. Number 9. What is faster, 100 knots or 100 miles an hour? It took me a while to try and get this converted earlier. But what is faster, 100 knots or 100 miles an hour? And finally, number 10. In the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the spoon ran away with what? So in the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the spoon ran away with what? So many of you are going to be like, eh? But yes, I've deliberately done it that way around. That's it. So that is all of your questions for this evening. So still over there in Greece. I know you are. So I hope you're staying safe. Not back very very soon. Right. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with this. Answers. Okay. Number 1. Complete the advertising slogan. Pick up a penguin. Number 2. What name is given to the small cart with a single wheel at the front and 2 supporting legs and handles at the rear? It's a wheelbarrow. Yes, that was nearly a swear word, but I stopped myself. Number 3. What was the large, heavy piece of artillery typically mounted on wheels? Cannon shopping trolley. Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Yeah, cannon. Number 4. According to the saying, what did curiosity kill? It was the cat. The whoosh, you are on form tonight. Number 5, what name is given to the floating flat-bottomed bath toy, typically yellow in colour? It's a rubber duck. Quack. Number 6, what name is given to the headdress? Tall, flat crown, typically worn by Scrooge McDuck and on posters by Uncle Sam. It's a top hat. Number 7, which household item is used to remove creases from clothes? It's an iron. Number 8, Pomeranian, Maltese, Sarabi, and Samoyed are all breeds of dog. Number 9, what small metal plastic cap is used to protect the finger in knitting? It's not even knitting, apparently. It's a thimble. Don't know whether anyone would have got that. So the connection then, for those of you, most of you I think have got it, but for those of you who haven't, there's been a long-running theme that I accidentally, not paying attention, did 3 different connection rounds, all based around places that you'd find on a Monopoly board. And it's been a long-running theme by some of the patrons in the Discord server, that every week when I say, you know, let us know what the connection round's going to be, they all say Monopoly straight away. Your answer is this. They are Monopoly tokens, past and present. Some of those have now been retired and replaced with new ones like the Rubber Duck and Penguin, etc. But yeah, so they are all Monopoly tokens, past and present. I found a way to sneak Monopoly back into the connection round without it being too obvious. So yeah, Monopoly tokens, past and present. If you put Monopoly tokens or Monopoly pieces, as long as you've got Monopoly and that in there somewhere, it's absolutely fine. You can have the point. General knowledge then, number 1. I'm getting called so many offensive names, it's great. Number 1, in Greek mythology, a centaur is part man, part what? It is horse. Number 2, how many sides does a nonagon shape have? It is 9. Number 3, which month is St. Andrew's Day? It's November. 30th of November. 30th? Yeah. Number 4, dentophobia is the fear of which person? It's dentists. Number 5, pride, greed, wrath, envy are 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Name 1 of the 3 missing ones. So you could have had, and you only need 1 of these, lust, gluttony, or sloth. Number 6, the musical Cats is based on the poems of which author? It's T.S. Eliot. Number 7, who was the boxer banned for biting Evander Holyfield's ear during a fight in 1997? It was Mike Tyson. Now, number 8. Which coin is missing from this sequence of legal tender British coins? 10p, 20p, 25p. They're very rare, but they are classed as legal tender. Then you add 50p and a pound. So yeah, 25p coins are a thing and they are legal tender if you come across one. However, I am guessing that they're probably worth a lot more than 25 pence if you do find one, so I wouldn't spend it for 25p in a shop. Number 9, what is faster? It's 100 knots. Where's it gone? Where's my sheet gone? Yeah, so 100 knots is 115.2 miles an hour. So obviously 100 knots is 100 miles an hour is going to be less than 100 knots. So 100 knots is 115. And finally, number 10. In the nursery rhyme, hey diddle diddle, the spoon ran away with the dish. Because the dish ran away with the spoon. There you go. That is your quiz for this week. Whew. There we go. So, tot your scores up. How have you got on? I'm going to pop your tiebreaker on the screen in just a second. So, 91. So, give you the answer then in 3, 2, 1.